What's up, guys? We're back with week 2 of the vlog. I guess this is going to be now our second episode. Last week's episode was probably a lot shorter. We were getting the hang of things. It was the first week with Jonathan, who's behind the camera right here. And, you know, we're learning how to do the whole TikTok. We're learning which content to grab, which B-roll to grab. But I think now we're getting the hang of it. So thank you guys for joining back in. This week is going to be kind of just going through what I do on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis. Every day is a little bit different. And so right now, we're actually going to be going to Rise and Grind. And we're going to be meeting with the social media, I guess you could say like expert for Rise and Grind. When you start running 4 or 5 companies at the same time, it's very hard to manage all 4 or 5 Instagram accounts and all their content and everything like that. So that's why we're bringing in help to make sure that, you know, we're staying relevant, we're staying up to date, and the consumer are getting up to date information, and which then would help with all the branding, the marketing, and then which then would result in hopefully a more profitable business. So that's where we're headed now. And then we're actually gonna do a little bit of handyman work too. We got to install neon signs that we just got for Rise and Grind, and then followed by afterwards, it's just gonna be a lot of paperwork day. Mondays are usually pretty tough, jam-packed, because I try to pack in as much meetings as I can on Mondays, so that, you know, the team knows exactly what needs to get done. We know where we are in terms of, you know, are we on track for hitting our goals? Are we behind? What do we need to do to really stay on track or maybe catch up? So that's why we always do meetings, so that everybody is aware and understands where we are. So that's where we are, and I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. In the next scene, you'll see us chatting it up with the Instagram person. Today?
Yeah. My roommate's writing me down at like 10, so.
Okay, cool. So you got it. I think that's a great idea. So Randy Faustine, this is Victoria. She's gonna run our Instagram and our stuff like that. And so she needs drinks, food, or anything like that. Just make it for her. All right, thank you. Let's see what else. Anything else?
Not really. Yeah, I guess like sending me these photos would be useful.
Maybe just check this out. People would be like, "Oh, Brian, do you actually know how to make a latte?" I make the bombest latte. You want to grind the coffee? Get a nice, good, even pack. All right, so this is my version of the Vietnamese coffee. We do condensed milk, double shot espresso. Want to make sure you stir it up real nice. You want a rich, thick, creamy. See that? Saw that? This drink isn't even on the menu. And you want to keep it thick and rich, so you don't put a lot of milk. All right, so you saw me make 2 drinks. Now I'm gonna up it up a level. Everybody knows that you're not a barista unless you can do some latte art. Let's see if I can do it. Y'all ready for this? All right, so you guys seen me make coffee. You see me throw down with the latte art. You see me handling a power tool to install our new neon sign, but we got to go back because I don't have any command hooks to hide some of the wires and do it right. But whatever, that's another, see, that's the thing. Like you can only focus on time blocking, and I only allocated so much time to put that up. I'm not going to spend any more time. I'm not going to divert from the day. So now we're headed to the office. We got to take care of some more paperwork and get some of these listings ready. And so that morning was rise and grind. Now we got to take care of real estate stuff. So, you know, we'll go into the office and, you know, we'll see you guys in the next scene. Back in the car with Brandon. You already know why we brought him. Forgot my wallet again.
Terrible.
It's how the rich stay rich, fellas. Just don't bring your wallet and have rich friends so they pay for lunch. Next time your shoe's untied, bro, don't just bend over in the middle of the road. You pull off to the side and don't bend over like this, Brandon. This is you. You take a knee and you tie your shoe. Keep it rolling. He literally just bends over. Oh my God. Frickin' Brandon just bending over everywhere in the middle of the road. Over in front of the parking where cars go in and out.
Only way in and out. It's on my
Yeah, right, dude. Brandon wants to get rammed, dude. Oh man. Good old Brandon. It's gonna be a montage of just Brandon. Woo! Shoo! We're gonna test Brandon, but not today because he's suspecting it. But give it a couple days and we'll test him on how to tie a shoe again on public. Yo, what up, brother? Chilling. Checking on stock.
Next one.
Yes, sir. Hey, Jack sleeping again? Huh? Is Jack still sleeping? Yeah, I didn't We'll check on the stock. We're running out of shit. You remember Jonathan? All right, guys. It's Monday. So that means that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Honey Bear Boba was packed, jamming. So you got to make sure that we got enough stock. What do we have to order from the distributors this week? You know what I mean? All right. That's it. Simple. Take a picture so you remember what you got back here. Shake and bake, baby. Brandon, your shoe's untied. Where's the mirror? I think it. Does this make me look smart? Huh.
You look hella funny with that tag.
Oh yeah. Do anybody buy sunglasses?
Those actually look pretty cool.
They look pretty good.
That's what he tells everyone who puts glasses
I was waiting for you to do a dance. Gundam style.
You got hella glasses. Look at these. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco. Can't say it's sunny, but check out this weather. This is our San Francisco summer. Wet, foggy, gloomy, but I'm not complaining. You know why? Because this weather is actually ideal for working. Because I'd rather work in this weather than 100+ degree weather. Because that's just a pain in the butt crap. And so today is just another adventure. It's Brokers Tour Day. So we actually have to host a Brokers Tour for one of our listing. 105 Robinhood, $2 million. Massive 2,500+ square foot home. That's going to be kind of fun. It's good to see agents come by, talk, chat. But right now, we're going to my favorite place that I always go to because we're always fixing something, building something, or improving something. And that place is Lowe's. And so I'm taking you guys back to Lowe's. We're going to be buying some command hooks. We're buying a new water filter for a new ice machine that we're putting into Rise and Grind number 1, which you have not seen yet. And yeah, man, let's go get this money, baby. Go big, go home. Take it back. It's for an ice machine. We don't need that Sponsor me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's power, baby. All right, so that's Rise and Grind number 1. We started that one back in October 2016, so that one's approaching 5 years. Real soon, actually. I just negotiated the second option, or the first option, which is the first 5 years, and you have another 5-year option, right? So we just renegotiated that. Time went by like quick, but that one, as you can tell, isn't as nice as Rise and Grind number 2, which is much larger, brighter, better equipment. It's just, but that's just how it is. If you ever notice, the first location for everything, like whether it be Phil's Coffee, which is on 24th and Folsom, or like the original Starbucks, granted the original Starbucks probably remodeled, they weren't as nice as some of the stores that came after them, right? Because what happens is, as you begin to have more money and the business is more successful, you start investing into the business. When we started Rise and Grind 1, I was pretty much broke. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't broke, but I didn't have access to as much capital that I do today, right? So when we built it, it wasn't about making it look pretty. It was about getting it up off the ground making as much money as it can to recoup our investment, and then moving forward, you know, we can put money back into the business and then make the next store better, make the quality better. The goal is to actually remodel Rising Ground 1, but it's pretty successful and we don't want to close it and lose that momentum. So that's why it's kind of smaller, it's darker, you know, there's things that we want to do, but we just can't. We can't afford to close it, is what I'm trying to get at. But that goes into my business philosophy, right? I've never been one to, you know, when some people start a business, they want it to be perfect before they open. I'm the exact opposite. I like to open it and then work on it, right? Now, you can argue either way. Now, but when I started, again, not enough capital, right? I was paying rent already. We already had the space. Like, every day that it wasn't producing money was costing us more money. So get it open. That's my philosophy. Now that I have more capital, I like to get things done better, nicer before you open it to the public. But that's a different situation. So there's no right way, there's no wrong way. It just depends on where you are financially, where you are in your business. That will dictate whether or not you should open quickly or take your time, build it out nicely, make the place look so grand, so nice, you know, that's super Instagrammable. But that's just what it is. So I hope that tip helped. That's my philosophy. That's my mindset. If you don't have money, get that thing up and running. Like, start making money. Once you have money, slow down, do things correctly, make it nice, and I hope that helps. But that's my little rant for this little car ride. Hey guys, so we're here in the office. It is now Wednesday. Wednesdays are usually when we do our team meetings with the real estate team, and catch up on paperwork for all our files, making sure that we close escrows on all these deals. We're also bringing on a new property live, so we gotta, you know, go through the photos, print out the statements, and just get ready for Saturday and Sunday open houses. Today's gonna be a pretty chill day. After the office stuff, we're going to be going to San Leandro to meet up with a new agent who might possibly join 50 Hills. So we'll take you guys along on that. And then the rest of the day is going to be just winging it. So we'll see. Delete this one. Where the hell's the house? Walgreens, and there was like a couple of oil change. They have corporate guaranteed.
Yeah.
So
they have a corporate structure.
10-year
and they're
lease.
Paying on.
Corporate guarantee.
Yep.
Yeah.
They break that lease. They gotta, you know, you can take back the property, but they'll have to still pay.
Yeah,
And so it's
I
like,
used to do. Actually, that's the thing. Like, not all my experiences as a realtor, but I used to do that all day, every day as an attorney.
what is that?
All this triple net lease
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
because you don't necessarily have to be licensed in those places to. So actually, the firm that they closed up shop, one of the partners, the one that didn't retire, he had like a couple really big real estate investors.
All right, so just a recap of what you guys just saw. We just finished up lunch with the pretty big producer who sells a lot of real estate out here in the East Bay and South Bay. And so we were talking and kind of seeing if we're a good fit for each other, right? We want him to join 50 Hills Real Estate, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we set the right expectations between the two of us. And I think it's a good match. And then the best part is, I didn't even have to pay for lunch. That guy did.
That guy.
2-1, huh?
And so I believe the score is Brandon paid twice, I paid once. So therefore,
Lunch is on you tomorrow.
and no, that means I'm in the lead. I'm the best.
You pick lunch tomorrow, Jonathan.
Yeah, so Brandon can pay.
Oh, you want me to pick lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, so Brian can pay.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Hey, Jonathan, remind me to forget my wallet tomorrow.
I'll also figure my wallet. It might be on you, Jonathan.
Oh, shit.
Good time. Brandon, your shoes untied. Bro, your shoes untied.
Oh, look at that.
You're learning, Brandon. You're learning. All right, looks like Brandon's learning and smarter than I thought. He actually remember what I told him about tying his shoe in the middle of the street. But We'll try again in about a couple days. I think it's too fresh. We'll wait until next week. I'm pretty sure we can get this guy to bend over in the middle of the street again. He'll probably forget. Give it a couple days. Yeah, I didn't remember today. Oh, man.
That look on his face, it was just like...
He really had to think, but his shoes really were untied. I think we would have got him if he didn't have his backpack and his jacket holding him.
Yeah.
I think he would have bent over. It would have been natural for him to just be like... All right, let's go get some boba. At my favorite boba shop. The one where I don't have to pay.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Lights off?
Instagram, you gotta get him in the vlog. We gotta get Brianna in the vlog. Recording.
I am now.
B for Brian. They say, don't get high on your own supply, but that only applies if you're selling drugs, because drugs is bad. Boba is good.
Traded lunch for a haircut.
All right, this isn't a hair cutting channel, and so we're not gonna go through a tutorial about how I cut his hair, but this is a business channel, and I'm in the business of making money. So where my money at? Brandon.
Gotta be a lunch. Cut my hair.
Alright, so it's story time. I've actually never had a real job, never had a 9 to 5, never had a job where I had to go in and clock in or anything like that. I actually made money in college and high school by cutting hair, and I actually learned through YouTube. And Brandon was one of my customers from way back when, and so now that he's back on the team and we're working together, it's only right that I still cut his hair.
Lifetime credits.
You know what I mean? And I'm not doing this for money or anything like that. It's still a pretty fun hobby. I do enjoy cutting hair. I cut his hair, I cut my son's hair, and that's really about it. I don't cut my own hair because that's a pain in the ass, a lot of work, so that's what it is. And, you know, barbers make good money nowadays. You know, I pay $60 for a haircut. And back then when I was open and I was cutting hair, I was charging $20 for a haircut, which doesn't sound all that great, but, you know, this was maybe 2009, 2010, all the way up to about 2013 is when I stopped. You know, I could cut anywhere from about 2 haircuts every hour, so it was like $40 an hour. Sometimes people tip, so you make like $40 to $50 an hour, and that's what, you know, as a college kid, as a high school kid, that's good money, you know? So get yourself a skill, whatever it is, go make some money. I used to have a barber chair actually at my mom's house. It's still there till this day. I kind of don't want to bring it here because I got my car. I don't want to damage my car, so we got to keep it confined to a small space, you know? Professional equipment. I cut with the Andis Masters. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm going to be giving Brandon what I call I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to give him a high fade or a low fade. Kind of really depends on what I feel like for the day. So I always said, though, if everything fails and I lose everything, I can always cut hair. Get a license or something like that. And if you're charging $60 an hour and you're good and you're cutting about maybe not 2 haircuts an hour, but 1.5 haircuts, woo, you making money. And you know most of these barbers, they're not paying tax on their freaking haircuts. All cash, you know what I mean? Some good money.